大家好，欢迎来到 Femirados International, and this is your boy BNCC. Well, I'll be presenting a short tutorial to you called the gun tutorial. I did this tutorial before I could come to China, and I've been so busy with the works. I haven't been posting tutorials lately. So I've just found a way to do things. I've been able to connect with some guys, and they are also excited to participate in the tutorial. So we are going to be doing some amazing tutorials. But today I just have this crazy idea of wrapping up this tutorial. The first thing I did was to get a reference image. I went to the internet and I searched for chapel, but this chapel happens to be in an even background with a good sunlight, so I got a chapel from the green screen chapel from YouTube. Downloaded it. It's not realistic, but for what I want to do, I think I can manage this. So I pop it into After Effects and try to use the key lighting on it, and then added the key light to this, and then I try to scale it out a bit and take it right into the white position of this footage. Now I'm just doing some keyframing to match the position with the footage, as you can see. For my reference image, I was like using an even background, but now I have a light here, so this chapel is not in the sunlight, it's not in a white spot of the reference image, so I think I can make do with this. So I added some curve on it, try to add some blur to it because it's coming from the sunlight. And the next thing I did was to get an AK-47 to know the reference or how it works. Even though in the tutorial I didn't use an AK-47, but I assume it was an AK-47 because, and I decided to study everything about that AK-47 and know how to use it. So I got this muzzle flash from Copilot. You can download it from Copilot, and I just screen mat it and added it to After Effects. Just do some keyframing to outline it with the gun, making it look realistic. And next thing I did was to duplicate the background, because you know, whenever you take a shot, what's going to happen is going to be a light popping up in the face. So the reference image I got from the internet was to save me all through this tutorial, so I observed it carefully. And now what I did was to just cut between this reference image where I added a saber light, and whenever he take a shot, you see there's a light flashing on his arms, on his t-shirt, and it all looks great. And you know, that's just it. So I did the same for the other clips. So the most important thing, if you're doing a visual effects, you have to look for the right moment, and you have to observe the realities, because the reality in it is going to bring up the creativity in the work, and it's going to make it look so extra. So this is exactly what I did. Now he's taking the shot, you can see that it looked realistic. And then I also added some smokes. Yeah, I got a smoke from Copilot and added it to my gun. What I did was, in the AK-47, the reference image is that when he take a shot, there's a little smoke that pops up. So what I wanted to do is that whenever he take a shot, the smoke's gonna pop out of the gun. And then I just duplicated this clip and then extended for the first time he took the shot, and the second time he took the next shot. And that was it. Plus the lightning, plus the smoke, plus the muzzle flash, we have something good. And the next thing I did was to work on the bullets, because in the reference image he took a shot and there were some bullets popping out. So what I did was just to get a bullet and then just animate the position, just get one and animate it, or to move, as you can see, to move in that cycle. And then I just duplicated them and try to change the positions around, try to rotate the position, make it look like it's popping out of the gun. And then the next thing I did to it was as you can see, now we have the muzzle flash, we have the smoke popping up, and also we have the bullet jumping out of the gun. So I think we're getting something good. So the next thing to do is that you observe that the smoke is coming out, it's all natural, it's all perfect, but if you avoid these steps, you're not going to get a good work. So you have to observe all these things. And I also added a PNG layer of an hood that I got from Copilot also, and I added into my footage, and I used the screen mode to blend it up, just do some keyframing to be able to outline it. And I got the green screen dust smoke from YouTube, and I blend it into the picture. I use the heat distortion, and I use it to like fill in this to make it look a little real, a little realistic. And I just got the next footage. Is the same thing, just the same procedures. Once you did the first thing, you just keep repeating. I also use the camera tracking to track some position because some image was difficult to work with, so I did some camera tracking on it, and as you can see, this is just good. So there are couples of things I use in this tutorial that I didn't have the time to reveal everything. Like the dye particles, I use the dye particles. I use some camera shakes and other things I added to it. I also use some color grading to make the area look so beautiful, and I also use the drone to take some bird's eye view, and I also use the drone to take some rolling shot. And there are so many details, so many works I put to this tutorial, but I don't have the time to reveal everything. So if you can watch this tutorial, and if there's anything you think you need me to explain, you can just leave a comment, or you can just contact me on this number, and I'll be willing to help you to explain everything to you. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and please remember to share this tutorial and also leave a comment on this tutorial. Thank you.